What's good, brothers? We back with another boot camp video. If I could get this stuff to work, man. But yeah, we back with another boot camp video, man. It's lost track of the days a long time ago, so we ain't even about to even try to do that. But yeah, we back in the RTB Bootcamp. By this time in the boot camp, you should be figuring out your strategy. You should be back testing, trading with paper money, figuring out what works for you, what doesn't work. You should be starting that process if you've been following the videos. And yeah, man, my fault for the inconsistency. We just had a lot going on with our other business that we running in the school shit, you know. But we getting back into it, dog. We always live on Discord every morning, so y'all can see us there and ask whatever questions y'all need. But yeah, we getting into it. So, revenge trading. This is what this video is about. Revenge trading. I don't know the statistics, but it's most likely the reason why majority of traders fail. Majority of traders can't be consistently profitable. It's because of revenge trading. Now, what is revenge trading? It's pretty simple if you got common sense, but revenge trading is taking a loss and not knowing how to get off the charts and either blowing your account or over risking and losing a large amount of money in one day. And rarely will it ever work out for you. Sometimes it does, which is a big problem. It's like I said in the past videos, that shit is poison. When you disregard your plan and the thing works out, that's poison, because the probabilities of it working out the next time are not high, but subconsciously you're gonna make those same decisions because it's worked out in the past. But yeah, so that's what revenge trading is, and this video is not gonna be too long. I just want to go a little over it and like some ways to not deal with that, because when you're on the charts, it's gonna play with your head. You're not seeing your setup. You thinking about, oh, what you want to buy when you get your next payout. You think about all this other stuff. So you're going to force trades. You're going to force setups. And when you're forcing trades and you're taking trades that aren't part of your setups, probability, the law of probabilities will tell you that it's not going to work out more often than not. I don't know if I said that right, but yeah, it's not going to work out most of the time. So when you do that, you take a loss, you gonna hop back on the charts and be like, damn, I just took a loss doing some bullshit. So you're gonna try to look for another dub to let me just catch it. And it's all about biases in your brain, bro. Your brain is always gonna be looking for, I talked about it in the last video. My shit's shot right now, so I can't. Is it like it's a specific type of bias, confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is your brain's gonna constantly look for reasons to confirm whatever bias you already have, whatever thing that you're wanting to do. Your brain is gonna try to confirm that in one way or another. So you have to understand that, and a lot of times it's subconscious. You're not gonna realize it in the moment till you're at the end of the day and you've blown through a funded account, or you hit your daily loss limit, or whatever it is. You have to understand that beforehand and know that the confirmation bias is going to always be at play. So that means you need to stick to your setup, stick to your plan, how many trades you want to take for the day. Because if you're following your trading plan, there's no reason you should be revenge trading. If I advise you do no more than 2 trades per day. If you take a loss, get another chance to make that shit back. If you take 2 losses, it's still not bad. You risk a certain amount for that day and you're off the charts. But the best way to stop from revenge trading as a whole and stop from you just take 1 trade a day. 1 trade a day and risk 1%. That's the easiest way, because if you take a bad trade, then you off the charts. You tell yourself every day, I'm gonna take 1 trade. If you take a bad trade, then you gotta get off the charts for that day. It's not, oh, I'll get a redo, because regardless, you lost money on that trade. There's no redos. You just gonna take a bad trade. If you take a bad trade, then you go to the next thing. You're like, damn, I only got one chance, so I need to make sure if I'm gonna take a trade, it's gonna be a good setup. And you might take a trade that's a good setup and still lose because of bad price action. But it's all good. You just need to, again, give yourself the highest probability to win. Give yourself the highest probability to, and put yourself in the best environments to win. And doing that is not revenge trading. Doing that is taking 1 to 2 trades per day. That'll be the easiest way for you to start to see progress in this shit. Take 1 to 2 trades per day. After you back tested and figure out a setup that works 80% of the time, 70% of the time, you keep spamming that setup. And you don't gotta worry about the confirmation bias, because obviously it's gonna be there regardless. But that setup that you see on the charts is not gonna be up for interpretation. You should be able to be like, to obviously another nigga that knows about what you're talking about, but you should be able to be like, oh, this is a liquidity sweep, this is a inverse on this time frame, and I used it based off these higher time frames to make my decision based off my bias. And anybody that follows the chart should be able to see that. Now, if you gotta go too far into explaining why you took a trade and it's not part of your setup, that's how you know that you're on the wrong track, you're doing the wrong shit. You need to keep yourself aligned with your plan, keep yourself aligned with the best environments to succeed, and that'll keep you away from blowing account after an account. Because if you're taking 1 to 2 trades a day and you have a valid risk management rule for your trading plan, there's no reason you should be blowing an account. If you're blowing an account, that just means whatever setups you're taking are not good setups. They're bad quality trades. Because there's no reason you should be taking losses back to back to back. But me saying that, you can see there's always going to be a reason for why something's going wrong, why something's not working out for you in this shit. There's not too much up for interpretation. If you have a decent win rate, but you're over risking, then yeah, you'll probably blow through accounts. If you're taking 20 trades a day, but you're finding you got a good setup, but you're taking a bunch of trades per day, that's lowering your probabilities. You're probably gonna blow an account. Like, there's reasons for all this shit. If you're following your trading plan and it doesn't work out, that means the setups are most likely wrong, or you're trading in bad price action. You're either trading before a big news is supposed to come out, or you're trading with bad, you don't understand the price movement, you don't understand daily bias. That just means you gotta go back and back test and fine tune your plan. That's some easy shit you could do on your own. You don't need nobody to be able to explain this to you though. It's real simple. All you gotta do is just you just gotta stick to the plan, bro. And if your plan, you stick to it for 30 days, 60 days, and it does not work out, and you don't see any type of progress or profitability, then that just means, okay, now I gotta switch my plan up. But if you follow these videos and you have some type of common sense, it's simple, bro. You can easily make an easy trading plan, a simple trading plan that whenever you see a setup, it clicks in your head, and then you take a trade. And whether you win or lose, go about your day. Because more often than not, if you have common sense, you will win more often than you lose. And if you take 1 dub a day, that's all you need. 1 dub. You say it's 80%, 5 days out the week you trade in. You make, I don't know if that's, yeah, 4 out of the 5 days, or even 3 out of 5 days that you're making dubs, and you have good risk management. You're not over risking. That's enough bread to do whatever you need, bro. You could easily scale that up to 20 accounts, winning 3 out of 5 days. Take 1 trade a day versus sporadically taking 20 trades one day and then 1 trade another day and then 30 trades. Like, that shit that is inconsistent, bro. You just take 1 trade a day, hop on the charts, look for a valid setup, it clicks in your head, take the trade, whatever happens, you go about your day, and those days gonna build on top of each other. But revenge trading is going to set you back over and over and over and over again. It's going to set you back. You need to have discipline with this trading shit. The same way If you fat as hell and you try and go to the gym to lose weight, but at 1 a.m. you eating cookies because you want to reward yourself for whatever the fuck reason you put into your head, you're not going to see results. You're going to continue to be fat. You're going to continue to have issues with your life because you don't have the discipline to stack those good days on top of each other, not look for anything more. You just stack those good days on top of each other and let the shit play out how it's going to play out. You're going to pass a funded account when you're meant to pass it. You're going to get a payout when you're meant to get a payout. You're going to take this shit as far as you want to go, but it's not on your timing, bro. Don't think, oh, I'm going to pass this funded under a month. I'm going to pass this funded in 2 weeks. And then I'm going to get a payout, and then I'm going to do this and do that. Once you have that mindset, you're already setting yourself back. You have to understand, you build a plan that works, that you can go into the charts every day and look for and work with, and then you let everything else play itself out. You don't strive for more. You let it all play itself out. Because if you follow the plan strictly and have good discipline and it doesn't work out, that'll tell you that your plan just needs fine-tuning. But most of the time, that will not be the reason why you're losing and blowing accounts. The majority of the time, that will not be the reason. But yeah, pretty easy video today. Stop revenge trading, dog. You're gonna cook your shit. Whether it works out or not, taking 10 trades a day is crazy. Yeah, bro, unless I don't know other people's strategies, but yeah, like taking 10 trades, taking 5 trades a day is crazy, bro. You don't need that. You could easily get a 1-to-1 risking 1% and make as much money as you need to, as much money as you want to, if you let everything play out the way it's supposed to. So get off that revenge trading shit. Stop looking for more. Stop chasing more, and let everything play out in its divine time. From Sensei Zay, fuck she talking about? It's like, nah, but yeah, man. Hop in the Discord if you want to see us catch some dubs.